What it do? How it do? How it do?
Yeah,
Welcome to the Focus Daily. Focus Daily got me, Mr. Floyd X, and Mr. L. Pooh. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Sitting here checking out the news, man. LAPD is out here, man, on tactical alert.
Uh
Uh,
oh. Uh
got
oh.
three of them. They got them holed up somewhere out here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
man. That's good. You know something going on. Somebody got shot or something or what?
yeah. The police, three police got shot.
Oh, three police got shot.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
three police, bro.
They got any suspects or anybody arrested?
Well, they got them holed up. It's out here in Lincoln Heights, north
Okay.
downtown. Like kind of like East LA, by
Oh.
UNC Hospital. Yeah, they got them over there in
Oh.
that area. So it's got to be a Mexican or something like that. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's
man.
what's going on right now, man.
Okay, well, if you're out there in the Lincoln Heights area, be safe. They probably just grab up anybody that looks suspicious, and look suspicious enough, they might put the beats down on you. So be careful out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool,
They got
cool.
most where they at. They got a whole perimeter blocked off. They got everything blocked off. So they focus in on
Okay,
trying to get. Who are they trying to get? So
yeah,
that's what's going on over here, though, bro.
okay, cool, cool. Well, ain't much going on up here in Sac except they got a severe weather storm coming tomorrow. So if you're living up here in Sac, be ready. They said a severe storm and a hail of snow and rain coming. So be ready for that.
Yeah. So if you live out here in Southern California, be ready for it Friday. We got it coming too. It might not
Okay.
be hell, but it's gonna be some rain.
Okay. Just like that.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to some of these topics. The first in the news, we'll start with some entertainment news. That's going to be Mr. Michael Irvin. He held his press conference today, and it looked like the hotel did not make the video available to him. So he compared it to a lynching. He said it's a shame. I thought those days was over when a black man, somebody could accuse a black man of something, and then you got these people who are above the law come come and drag you out.
I don't know when you thought those days was over.
Word, word. So he was up there complaining that they won't let him see the videotape. He still got that $100 million lawsuit against him, and I'm not sure what's the next step for him. They allowed his lawyer to go in there and look at the video footage, but they wouldn't let him get a copy. They wouldn't let him record it or anything like that. So we'll keep y'all updated on what's going on with that. How do you feel about that, man? As far as the law, just or anybody just being able to shut your job down like that?
It's an unfortunate thing, but I'll tell you this much though. You see all that snow in the mountains behind me right there?
Yeah.
They give Michael Irvin $100 million, all that'll be gone.
Before that happened?
I'm just saying,
Okay.
get that money. You know Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
What he
Oh, okay. You go sniff it up. Oh, that's cold. Come on, man. You gotta allow people to what's that? Get past their past discretions. I don't know if he's clean now or off it, but he's been a he's been a somewhat model citizen, right?
I guess so. I mean, you know what? The whole thing of it is, man, it's a shame that they're accusing him of something like this, and then they don't want to even corroborate because they know they filed for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
ruining this man's reputation and everything, stopping him from making money.
yep,
It's a bad thing. And I think it's unfair, and I think they should compensate him. And I hope he does get paid. I don't care if he's
hell
sniffing;
yeah.
he should get paid for sure.
Word. I agree. I agree. Yeah, man, we got to be careful out here, man, and being accused of something as simple as that, man, it's ridiculous. You know that it still can happen. All somebody got to do is say you did it, and your life stop until otherwise is proven.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Just an accusation.
Yeah. It's crazy. Well, let's get into some black folks and white politics here. All right. Today in black folks, white politics, we're gonna take a trip over to Arkansas. You know, they have an Arkansas governor. Her name is Sarah Huckabee, and she's this daughter of a former presidential candidate. He didn't win or nothing, but he ran for back in the day.
Mike
But
Huckabee.
yeah, Mike Huckabee. Yeah. So they passed a bill HB 1410, which now allows minors under the age of 16. They no longer have to get their parent consent or a work certificate to be employed. Do you think that that's an issue, or that's a positive or a negative thing?
It's a positive thing. I mean,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, because it's been so long ago, when you turn 16 in California, you can get a work permit, right? And you just go out there.
Yeah.
I think your parents probably have to sign off on it or something, but I mean, I think kids should be able to work. 16. Come on, that's yeah, you should be able to get out here and get you a job. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, the bill is for minors under 16.
Oh, under 16.
Under 16.
Oh, under 16. Now, that's a whole different thing. How far under 16 you talking?
I didn't see if they had any restrictions to it. It just says under 16. At one time, you had to get a parent's permission and or a work permit or something,
Yeah,
work
yeah,
certificate.
because they got some type of child labor laws. I mean, I don't think small children should be working anyway. I think you should be of a certain age. I think about around 15, 16 is a good age. Actually, I think about 13 is a good age for you to get you a good little part-time job, honestly.
Okay, okay. And, what's happening? What it looks like is that the jobs out there aren't limited to, like they said in the article, ice cream parlors or like easy little jobs that young people could do. Because what they said happened is that about a year ago at a food sanitation company, they had to pay out $1.5 million in civil penalties for employing minors in hazardous conditions.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes they'll hire on these young people and they're not really protected. But now with this, it's gonna make it easier where they less protected. So I think that's where the issues come in, and they feel like that maybe she is just making it easier for these companies to take advantage of young people and still be protected and won't have to pay their civil lawsuits.
Mm.
But you know,
It's an interesting
yeah,
topic, man. I mean, I don't have no background on this. I really don't
yeah,
have no information on it. But like I say, I still stand on, if everything, if all the conditions are right, a child should be out here, should be able to get out here and get them some little chips, because sometimes the
yeah,
family needs it. Sometimes, some of these kids need to be helping out, well, not really need to be. Well, it's a necessity. The family needs, as much help as they can get. And if the child can
yeah,
get out there and contribute, if
yeah.
they can, and like I said, if the conditions are right, I'm all for it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. I hear you. Yep. Let me ask you, how old was you when you first got your first job?
My first real job, uh,
Yeah, when
I
you
think
had to fill out an application and do the interview and all that stuff.
I think I got a real job. I think I was like 17. I got a summer
17.
Yeah, I got a summer job at a little private elementary school uh
Okay.
over here on King and Western. I forgot
Yeah.
the Creative Resource Center. That's what it was called.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. That's
And
cool.
and after I started school again, I was working there after school for a minute too. So yeah, that was my first job. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah,
What about you? What was your first job? Yeah.
my first job was at McDonald's, right there on what was that, Adams and what's that, La Cienega? There used to be a McDonald's up over there.
Yeah, with
That
Fairfax
was
La Cienega.
not Fairfax. It
You
was
mean
more on the
Fairfax La Cienega? You say on Adams, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That probably is Fairfax. Now I think about it, but it was over there by the bus depot, RTD depot,
Hmm.
and yep. I started working there like as soon as I turned 16. They were like, "Are you 16 now? You can work." I was like, "Really? Okay." So I started looking for a job, and the first place I looked was McDonald's.
Yeah.
I worked there for like I think like 5 6 months. Then I moved up and went to Burger King.
Went from the clown
Yeah.
to the king, huh?
Yep. Yeah. I enjoyed both of them. I had fun at both of those jobs, man.
No doubt,
But
no doubt.
yeah. But I agree that the young people should be allowed to work to get out there, help their families, and especially if you feel ready to work, because a lot of people they be ready early to get to work and start making their own money.
Yeah, I mean, some kids don't be wanting to sit up there and be begging their parents or whoever, for this and that. They want to get out there and they want to buy what they want, and you know what I'm saying. They want to feel responsible, and that's what it teaches responsibility. But then you need somebody to kind of guide you with that too, because you got to learn how to save and how to spend your money and how to manage your money and stuff like that. But still, it's a good experience because having a job is just a good experience all around the board anyway.
That's right. Just like that. All right, let's get back to some of this news. Another story that I just fell upon. I don't know. I guess this could be entertainment. No, this gonna be the latest news because it involves an NBA player, former NBA player Sean Kemp. You familiar with him?
Yeah,
Okay. He
yeah,
was
yeah.
involved in a. He was arrested for a shooting. It was
Didn't he play?
almost like they.
Didn't he play
Go
for?
ahead.
Didn't he play for Boston?
The teams I saw he played for was Orlando,
Hmm.
Cleveland, Seattle, and it was one more.
Yeah, yeah,
It
Seattle.
might. Okay. It
Yeah.
is. I think Seattle was the last one because
Hmm.
this took place in Tacoma, Washington.
Hmm.
So I'm assuming that's up there. That's near Seattle somewhere, whatever.
For sure.
But it took place out there at a shopping mall. I guess it was like a road rage or an incident where gunshots was fired, and he ended up getting arrested. And they said arrested in a drive-by. So
Ooh. He
it's
got
just
arrested it
yep,
was a drive-by and he got arrested.
yep. They said it was a drive-by, and he was the one arrested. So we'll see how this played out. I got that. This is according to the TMZ. I just saw this on TMZ. So got to be careful out there in those streets. And I know that interacting with people sometimes it can get testy. And when you do have a gun on you, you're more likely to use it or more likely to handle the situation more violently than neutralizing it if you have a gun on you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Nas made a song called "I Gave You Power."
That's right. That's
You know,
right.
talking about how the gun make you feel powerful. I mean, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. When you get a gun in your hand, you do feel like, yeah, I wish them. Yeah, you feel invincible.
Yeah.
You feel a little more stronger. Like,
Real
yeah.
talk. And what's that? I think he was a football player, Marcellus Wiley. Marcellus Wiley,
Mhm.
and he born in from Compton, right? He was telling a story about how with the in the wake of this Jay Morant situation, he told a story about how he was 21 and got his first gun. He was in the league and all that, and how he felt. He knew he had to stop walking around with that gun because he saw all the irresponsible things he ended up doing, and how he was quick to grab it. And a lot of people they don't think that they'll be quick to grab it, but if you just got it right there in your lap or right there on your side passenger seat, somebody just look weird or looking at you funny, the first thing you gotta do is grab it. And
Mhm.
yeah. So just be careful out there and mind your temperature, your temper, not temperature, but your temp, and focus. And that's about it.
Yeah.
You got any other news? Or
Oh, any other news?
yeah,
bro, I didn't even come prepared today. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I do know one
okay,
thing, bro. I just want to speak on this. The
Yeah.
Department of Justice has said that Breonna Taylor's police shooting was a violation of her civil rights. If you don't remember,
Okay.
that was the young lady that got shot with that no knock warrant a couple
Yeah.
years ago. I think it was in
Yeah.
Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they talking about it was a violation of her civil rights. They
Okay.
say they want to investigate that, and they want to investigate that the Memphis, police beating and killing of Mr. Nichols. I
Yeah.
mean, like, this is just a whole lot of talk to me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's yeah.
Let me
Go ahead,
let
go
me
ahead.
let me let me ask you something, man. With all the in the wake of all the things that are happening, do you see a change for the better where um us as black folks are starting? If not like it ain't like a whole drastic, but do you see that it's more apparent that we are getting more justice now than we did, let's say, 20 years ago?
Um, no.
No? Okay. Okay.
If it was
And
if it was justice, it'll be peace.
if it was justice, it would be peace.
I mean, they say
O-
no justice, no peace, right?
Okay. Okay. But I'm the way I'm looking at it, and I ain't walking around and pretending that everything is perfect now, but the way that the police and the Tyree Nichols situation happened, the way that this with the news you just shared with me, the Breonna Taylor, it's going in a positive direction. If they would have came and been like, "Oh, we found nothing was wrong," then I would be like, "See, shit ain't changing." But what you saying that they could clearly point out that, hey, this is a problem, and the way they and I think I saw the news article I wanted to do a commentary on as far as the Tyree Nichols and all the what they call them special units that the police force be creating,
Mhm.
and really they just units that go into black neighborhoods and cause more problems than they do for solving the problems. So it's not to just put it out there that everything is fine, but
Well,
I would like to go ahead.
I'll say this much: at least they bringing it to light. Because one thing
Yeah,
about that is one statistic that they had threw out there today was 60% of the no knock warrants are on African American people.
damn, that's crazy.
That's way
That's crazy.
disproportionate.
Yeah, ridiculous, man.
So when they start releasing the information and putting it out there, I mean, the more you know, the more you can actually change something. Because a lot of people
Yeah,
don't realize the stuff is going on. So if
yeah,
they, at least they putting it out there, letting it be known that it is going on, but still systematically, it's not really changing. Is because it's just like a revolving door. You know what I'm saying? They still
okay,
got to. In fact, I think it was an article I read that California plans on closing up a few prisons,
okay,
but they still got too many damn prisons, and they built up a whole lot of prisons since the '80s. And when they built these prisons, they ain't been empty. They've been filling them up and keeping them filled. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
yep,
then, like I said, when I say systematically, is because we got things like entertainers, like the music that we listen to. And I had put something on my Facebook where Kumo D was talking about how they systematically changed rap music. How they took the what so-called gangster rap and kind of pushed that to the forefront and kept like things like Public Enemy and the KRSs and the positive
yeah,
rappers, on the back burner and kind of like moved
yeah,
them out the way and just started promoting because everything is about promotion and about the music, the money and everything. And what they
yeah,
promote is what's going to, actually be hits.
yeah,
So they promoting all this old garbage, and this is what society's. I mean, it's not. I'm not gonna say music is actually influencing society because society influences music. It goes, it's art imitating life and vice versa.
yeah,
But still, in all, the powers that be, they actually promote certain things. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And even when we did have things like Public Enemy and the the poor righteous teachers and the brand Nubians and stuff like that, they were more like on the underground in the sense, you know what I'm saying? They didn't get that big time radio play. They didn't even get the
yeah,
radio play. The NWA didn't get that much radio play, but when they did get the radio play, they got more radio play than brand Nubian in a
yeah,
sense. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it
yep,
is what it is.
yeah. I mean, I be looking at that and trying to figure out how or why is it that as young people I mean, we could say okay, they promoted a lot more, but in today's days, why are we so the young people so attracted to that violent shooting, um, urinating on people's grave, disrespecting the dead? I don't. I can't say I don't understand. They want to be extreme and stuff. It's just that it's a new day, man. We gotta get past that somehow. But
Well, it's just like in our days. I mean, the shock music was the so-called gangster rap. When like I
yeah,
said, I always got to use NWA as a good example because they were saying things that nobody was saying at that time, and
yeah,
making it real and cussing and not just cussing, but cussing and relatable.
yep,
So that was the shock music at the time. So what they doing is listen to their version of our shock music, of shock music of the day. And
yeah,
hey, our parents didn't understand what we was listening to, and then we can't understand what our kids are listening to. We think
man,
that's trash. It really is. And the stuff we was listening to be honest with you, was trash to it. To be honest, to be
yeah,
100% with you, when you think about the music, some of the music that we was listening to compared to the
yeah,
music 20 years before then, man, it don't stand up. It's
yeah.
trash.
And I think it's crazy now or worse now because like I try to listen to the youth music because I don't want to be like out of touch. So I said, let me objectively listen to it. But when these dudes be coming out with like 4 and 5 albums in 1 year, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, there's some artists out there that got like 5 albums in 1 year, a new one after back to back. I'm like, oh, that's too much, man. So
Yeah.
all whatever good songs they have get lost in the shuffle. But these young people are eating it up. Cause could you imagine when we was like 13 and 14 and NWA came out with an album, then 2 more albums in the same year? We
Yeah.
would have been eating that shit up.
You wouldn't, yeah, we would have, but
Yeah,
like you say, we probably wouldn't appreciate it as much as we do now, though. You know,
yeah, yeah,
NWA, with Ice Cube, they only really had one album. Well, then you got Easy E, and then you got like other little side stuff, but they only really
yeah,
had one album with all of them together, and then the other one,
yep,
really two albums, and then the EP. You know,
yeah,
they ain't had that much
yeah,
music, but yeah, I
man.
think it's lost like that. But I know we short on time, man. We got to do other things, huh?
Yep, yep. All right. Well, thank y'all for watching the show. We're gonna bring y'all some more info tomorrow. Oh, wait, tomorrow, we're gonna have sex talk with Walk. We're gonna do the focus daily, but then immediately following gonna be sex talk with Walk. So tune in for that. And maybe that's why he didn't make it to the show. He's prepping for that. He said he said he's really gonna set up for that. So tune in tomorrow at 9 p.m. for sex talk with Walk. All right, Mr. El Poo, thanks
Yes,
for
sir.
coming on the show and sharing the information that you got. And we hope we brought y'all some information that y'all can dig further and do the research and get more information on it. Hope it was important or meaningful to y'all. We out.
All right.
All right.